Hey guys, it's Sprout here, and welcome back to this week's Sprout News. Now in this video I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit of Lost Light news, as well as an event they've got on the Discord server right now, which is an invite event. So if you would do us a massive favour, go into the description if you're not already on the Lost Light Discord, or even if you are, create another account. Not saying you should do that, but you can. And join the Discord server, get me invites up a bit, because I don't know how many people I've invited now that they decide to do the competition after I've already invited all the people, but whatever. Anyway, guys, Badlanders have got a couple of new features I'm going to go through, and of course, I'm waiting to order my new phone. I'm waiting for money to come into the bank. I'm just sick of this one dying all the time. Anyway, let's get into it. Now, you see, guys, this is why I did yesterday's video, or Wednesday's video, whatever it was, about there's potential leaks on that screenshot they shared, instead of doing it today, because I knew they were going to share some more news. Now, if you're not on the Lost Light Discord, by the way, go click the invite if you're not. They did release this information yesterday. I didn't do a video yesterday because I thought I might as well just include it today, because most people would have seen anyway, because I'm pretty sure I shared it to my community tab on the channel. Lost Light have officially announced the 20th of April, which is in about 2 weeks' time, something like that, is the date of their soft launch, which, if you're not familiar with a soft launch, it's not like an open beta test. It's like a further test that they just released in certain regions. So they went for Australia, New Zealand again, same as the original closed beta test. Now, if you're not in either of these two countries, don't worry. You can still download the game from TapTap or APK Pure or any of the other APK websites, and you can still play. You don't need a VPN. So all these people saying you need a VPN to download the game and play and stuff, don't listen to them unless you're in one of these barred countries that, you know, you have to have one. Anybody else, you can just play by downloading the app. Now, I don't know if you have to download the test version or the regular version. I'm not really sure until the 20th hits. But they did, pardon me, they did update the test version through the app itself. I have mentioned it in other videos, so I've got a strange suspicion it will be that one. Now, I have asked the admin on the Discord server, is this soft launch a permanent launch? Is the game going to close again? And they couldn't confirm to us, so I don't know if this is another closed test. I don't know if we're going to play for a couple of weeks or a couple of months and then it's going to shut. I haven't got a clue as of yet. But regardless, it does mean that we're going to be able to try all the new features like the ranked mode and the night mode and the new map. We're going to have a massive opportunity to do all this, and of course I will be covering it on the channel, so if you're not subscribed, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, as if there's any quests to do, I'll be doing guides, I'll be doing gun builds, I'll be doing gameplay, and I will eventually, when I get the new phone, be live streaming quite a lot, offering you all the best tips on the gameplay and stuff like that. Now, what was I going to say? If you do want to stay up to date with any news that do post, do make sure you jump on the Discord. So I'm going to keep saying it until I get loads of invites. And of course, you can jump on my Discord server as well. The link is also in the description to discuss the game, because a lot of you guys are on the Discord, and we do discuss Lost Light, Badlanders, lots of things every day. And I am trying to build up the Discord community a bit. So if you do want to jump on the server, you're quite welcome to. Now, let's move on to Badlanders. I mean, I don't know what they're doing, but let's go. Right, guys, so Badlanders have had a couple of new things, one of which is the new shooting range, which I've been asking for quite a while. It took us a while to realise you had to go to the gun bench and select a gun. You can only use guns you've actually already got in your warehouse, but you can customise them. I haven't actually tried doing that yet. I didn't realise this SMG I took off someone had it 8 times on. I was like, why the hell's he got that on? Anyway, but you can go in, you can test the guns, you can see how much damage each gun, bullet type, etc. does to different targets. If you go to the right hand side of the room that I'm about to in a moment with the AR-17, there is a list of like dummies sitting there with excuse me, level 1 to level 5 armour on. You can shoot them in different body parts, get a bit more feel of where you should be aiming, especially with certain guns. I found out with the tier 5 at least that I was actually doing more damage to their legs than I was their chest. Obviously it depends on the perks and etc. But it's still something to consider when you're aiming at somebody. Like 30 damage to the head, there we go, and 15 damage to the chest, you know what I mean? Arms about the same, or 30, and then the legs were like by 51. How does that work? You know what I mean? But anyway, it's there. You can play with it. You can set your sensitivity without getting shot like I did in my sensitivity video. And of course, you can change the range as well, just so you can play around a bit more. So it's a welcome change to the game. I enjoy the fact I've added it, but it's a little too late. I've already done everything I would have done in the shooting range, in the actual game, all this time. You know what I mean? It should have been added at the start, in my honest opinion. I think they're a little too late, but I'm glad they added it anyway. So obviously, guys, there's a lot of changes came to Badlanders, but I'm just really pinpointing the main ones. So I joined this game earlier, right before I was recording this actually, with the sole sort of goal just to escape, just to show you what happens when you escape now. And I got a bit cocky, went into risky containment, pushed someone who was camping. I didn't realise I had it on versus PC. I mean, everyone on PC is just a camper. It's irritating, honest to God. But I got killed by a camper, essentially. I came up the stairs and he was hiding behind a crate or whatever. But what they've done to the end game now, when you do escape at the very end, you can sell things instead of putting them in your warehouse. So, for instance, say your warehouse is full, right? But you still want to play a game. You don't want to have to exchange, sell everything. And you're scared to pick things up. You're like, well, I can't empty my equipment if I pick all this crap up. You can now. So basically at the end of the game what happens is you've got the option to sell things, quick sell, from the loot screen. I'll just show you quickly. Obviously I died in this game, so I only had the full mount I just picked up in my inventory, but I can sort of show you. So if you look here, you've also got the full mount there. Your auction house, Prism Heavy Industry, whatever, please go to. If you go to one of them things, it obviously takes you out of that. But you can sell the full mount like straight from that screen rather than going to different screens and loading screens and whatever. And it'll just save you a bit of time, I would think. Just, you know, having the option to sell things that you don't want, that you've picked up by accident, for instance, or such and such, or you can just jump straight to the auction house and sell things. Anyway, there's a lot of other changes. They've changed the night mode. I don't know why they've done this, right? To better represent the Southeast Asia server or something like that. So obviously it better represents the server you're playing on. So you'll only get night mode if it's nighttime on the server you're playing on. So us in like EU, NA and stuff, chances are it's not even going to be nighttime when you're doing it, you know what I mean? So I haven't actually had a nighttime mode since they changed it. I've told them on their Facebook post, I told them on the Discord, turn it back to random the way it was, because a lot of us are going to miss out now on night mode, because as you know, the only really queuable server is Southeast Asia. So unless it's nighttime in Southeast Asia, you've got no chance. You're going to be on a daytime one all the time, which is quite unfair for people who say work shifts or work quite a lot and they only get so many hours in the day they can actually sit down and play. It's a bit unfair to not be able to experience night mode. But whether they change it back or not, I don't know. I know what they're like. Sometimes you tell them one thing, it goes in one ear and out the other, and they do the complete opposite. For instance, the first person mode on EU, I told them, it's pointless put on EU because nobody can queue. So their solution, instead of changing the solo mode to a different server, they open trios on EU. And I'm like, well, that doesn't really help in the slightest. But, I mean, I don't know if there's some sort of miscommunication between the mods on Discord to actually developers themselves or something like that, but I don't know what they're playing at half the time. Anyway, let's just move on to the rest of the video, because I haven't got much more to say today. There's not much things going on. Right, so guys, to round it off today, there's a couple of other games I'm looking forward to. Well, I say looking forward to very, very loosely. I'm really only looking forward to Lost Light. Perhaps Undawn, but Undawn is one of these ones where it looks like it's not going to be here for a while. They keep like putting teasers on their Facebook. They haven't got a Discord server yet that I'm aware of. They might have somewhere along the line, but I don't know what's going on with it. They haven't released any gameplay or anything like that, so I can't really report on something I'm not really clued up on. I could show you screenshots of that. We had little like development stories or something about the zones and the game and stuff, but to be quite honest, they don't really reveal much. So I can't really comment on Undawn at the moment. There's one called Annihilation that's supposedly coming to the Play Store on the 30th, but it looks like a sort of PUBG New State style sort of Battle Royale game, and the developers themselves, I haven't really got any games as such that they've done for reference of that quality, so I don't know how good that game will actually be when it comes out. Chances are I might play one match in it and think this is crap and not even do a video on it, I'll be honest with you. I won't do a video on something I don't like. Demise, I don't know if I've mentioned Demise, but they sort of like launched an APK version of the game which was unplayable, and then they've updated it a couple of times. Quite honestly, I'm waiting for them to say, right, the game's launched, go have a go. I don't know why they're rushing these sort of like test versions where all you can really do is look around and walk, and that's about it. I'm like, well, I'd rather like get in a match and play, you know what I mean? Worn Arms, another one. I don't know what's going on, when that's coming, if it's even coming very soon. They keep saying, oh, well, we'll release gameplay footage when the Discord server hits 10,000 members. If you had the gameplay footage, just release it. I don't see the wait. I don't know what the marketing strategy is here, but it's a bit weird if you ask me. Anyway, guys, to round it off, the Red Magic 6 that I did mention in last week's news, I'm waiting for the money I need to actually order it to come into the bank. Come in any day now. I haven't had a chance to order it yet. When I do, I'll let you all know and like give you updates of how long it's going to take, because obviously I can't stream much with this phone, because I don't know if any of you have a Black Shark, but when you buy the phone, they give you like a link to the Black Shark official Facebook group, which is an absolute mess. There's no moderators. Anyway, so in there, a lot of other people with the same phone as me said the battery started dying ridiculously, like mine is now, and then the charger stopped working. So my charger, I have to plug it in and out a couple of times before it actually does anything, which is ridiculous. But I can't use the original plug I got with the phone. I can't use the original lead, anything like that. They refuse to work. But I have to, I'm worried, because a lot of people are saying after it started doing what mine's doing, it eventually just turned into a static screen or a white screen and wouldn't switch on. It wouldn't let you do anything. So I'm panicking a bit to live stream, because obviously if I live stream, I need to keep the charger in. I don't want to break the battery more than it already is in case it stops working altogether, because then I can't do anything until I get a new phone. I can't upload videos. I can't go on Discord. You know, it's one of them things where I don't want to risk it. So I am hoping that it comes in within time before the 20th, before Lost Light releases, so that I can stream from the first day, because I would love to do a welcome to Lost Light stream, you know what I mean, and see all the new features, go through with all of you. But until I get the new one, it's going to be videos only. I might do 1 or 2 live streams here and there if I feel like risking it, but for now, I'm not going to be. Anyway, guys, I will leave the video here. Please do join the Lost Light Discord server. It's the last time I'm going to say it. I'll put the link in the description. Please join my Discord server. I will put the link in the description for that as well. And make sure you do hit that like button if you've enjoyed it. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye for now.